Okay, Mario once again with MIA Microflight, and I just made these rods right here. These are 8-foot rods. The shorter ones are 5 foot. I'm probably going to have to extend those as well so that I can get as much support on this wing. This is the framing for the wing. It's going to be done with these composite rods. The way that it's looking here, this is just leading and trailing edge rods for one panel of the wing. The support is very much the same way I do my supports there. All the supports are done from that point right there by the seat. Of course, these rods on the smaller ones are much longer in proportion to the scale, and so these are probably going to have to be longer. I'm not sure if these rods are going to be too weak, perhaps. I think with double supports, as one of my customers did, one of his quarter scale Quicksilvers. He added another set of rods just to support the wing a little bit better, and that seemed to be working pretty nice. So this may also require a double struts here. Some longer rods, to come all the way to the point here, and some inner ones just to support the wing from flexing. But this is still in the early stages of the frame assembly, because it's just the leading and trailing edge rods here with the front and a temporary support at the back there. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be more like here. And of course, if I go with two rods, it'll be also on the ends here. This is still missing the aluminum compression tubes, and also once the wing is in place, the wing will have the airfoil buttons in their sleeves. So this is just for testing the structure, and just to get an idea, and to also get an idea of the particular length of that wing. That wing is 8 inches rather, 8 feet, 8 feet by 30 inches in width. So this would make up a 16-inch wing. It's going to have a lot of surface area here. This is going to lift so easy, just because of that just the surface area that's going to be on the wing, and just the weight to lift to weight ratio. This is going to be it's going to have a very, very light wing loading, just by nature of the this particular size and the area of the surface of the wing, and also because the aircraft, even though it's scaled up, it's still lighter in comparison to the smaller ones. So it's going to be it's going to lift really, really well. I mean, I can just tell by just by looking at this section right here, the wing, just experience, building and flying these things in the smaller scales. So this is the first take on the wing structure. You can see I have some other rods there that I was planning on using. Those are actually tubes that I picked up at a dollar store. These are steel tubes. They're very lightweight, and these are they're used for broomsticks. As broomsticks, they're very lightweight. I built airplanes out of this stuff right here. And they have these connectors too, so these can be easily attached this way, provided that this is removed, or an insert is inserted here, maybe a 3D printed insert with the same threading here, so that these can be threaded, and this would be also another option instead of these composite rods that I'm using here. Those would probably be actually better from a rigidity standpoint, because they're about an inch in an outside diameter. I think they're maybe three quarters, maybe even a little bit under 3/4. So those would be perfect, and they're lightweight steel, just rolled up steel. I believe that's how they make these rods, and they're very inexpensive, dollar store stuff. So that's another option. If I find that once I build start building the wing here, the rest of the structure, if I find out that it's a little too flexy, I'll probably go with those rods, or even use those. Use these tubes, rather those tubes over these rods right here, or something similar. I also have PEX tubing, which is a polyethylene type tubing that half-inch would go over this really nice. Even though that's flexible, it would provide a little more rigidity on these composite rods. But I don't think I'm going to need it, just because once the compression tubes are inserted here, this is going to become a little more. It's like building a bridge, with triangulation and compression tubes, becomes a little more rigid, and so we'll see what happens. But those, I thought I'd mention these as an option for my customers that are probably looking at this. I already mentioned this to one of my customers that's building he'll be building this frame up pretty soon. He's the one that ordered this, and the surfaces for this aircraft, and rather inspired me to do this complete size Quicksilver, so that I can have, like I said in my other videos, all the dimensions, references, so that I can give it to him and he can start building once he gets all the aluminum tubing and all these parts that I've been showing here in these videos. Pretty much, that's where that stands. That I still have to replace those composite rods that are here, that are kind of done in halves, and just put a straight, two straight ones for the elevator and the horizontal stabilizers. And the reason I use composites, as I have explained